Alright, let me just start off by saying I fucking hate people. You know, I had a great fucking day at work, all day today almost. We have a guy out with a back problem, so I have to be the one who does our cooler. And we have a big cooler. It's got like Pepsi and Coke, a bunch of beer, a bunch of water, and Gatorade and Powerade. Anything you can think of. We have the Lipton teas, I don't know, anything you can think of, we probably have it. Not everything, but you know what I mean. I have to do the cooler, because I'm like the only one who does it, or who's not lazy enough to do it. It was bad too. I was in there from 8 o'clock this morning till about 11:30, so like 3.5 hours I was in there, and in the back room cleaning up all our overstock. And I was actually like, wow, I worked my ass off. The whole time the cashier was saying, good job, you're doing really good today. You're doing really good, thanks for all your help and all. So I'm having a good fucking day the whole day, and like the last hour, a guy pulls in a Porsche. He wants gas. He wants a fill of premium. I start it for a fill of premium. It clicks off, and I'm about to hook it up, and he's like, no, it's not done yet. It's not full. So I go in to start it again because I hadn't hung it up, and it won't pump gas anymore. So I'm like, okay, this happens sometimes. It might just be an electronical thing or whatever. I just went, okay, it's not letting me start the pump. I'm gonna have to run your card again. And he just shakes his head like he's semi-upset, and he gives me the card. He gives me all the information I need. I run it again. It clicks off again and won't let me start it. And I'm just like, is that good? And he's like, no, it's got to take more than that. I'm like, okay, well, this pump is obviously broken because it's done this twice now in a row with you. So if you want to get the rest of your gas, you're gonna have to go to another pump. He gets upset, and I didn't know what he was gonna do, if he was gonna go to another pump or if he was gonna leave. So I went to help other customers. Turns out he had gone to another pump, okay? And I helped 2 customers. It had been less than maybe 2 minutes, maybe not even. It's probably been like 60 seconds. He comes up to me while I'm helping the second customer saying, are you gonna help me or not? I'm like, I have other customers I need to help. He's like, but you're supposed to stay with me because I still need to get my gas. And I'm like, there are other customers who have been waiting a while. They need to be helped too. And then he just goes, yeah, well, I need my gas. And I had also realized at that point while I was helping those 2 customers that we have this wonderful thing with our machines outside that you can't run the same card more than twice in a 24-hour period. And I had run it twice. So I knew he wasn't going to be very happy. So I just went, okay, I had other customers to help. I have to do other things. You were not the only person here. I am trying to make it fair to everybody else. And he's getting mad, and I just go, okay. Also, I need to tell you that we have this thing where we can only run it twice out here, so you're gonna have to go inside to pay. He looks at me confused like, what? That's really dumb. And then he starts claiming like, oh, with all this hassle I've had, I should just get the rest of my gas for free. And I'm like, I cannot control what our pumps do. It is not my fault. I am doing the best I can. And at this point, I'm starting to get irritated because he's being an asshole. So I send him inside to pay. I pump his gas because he tells me I need a tank of gas, okay? This comes into play later. That's why I'm saying this. So I pump his gas, go to help other customers. I periodically look inside. He's pretty much just giving it to our cashier, just, you know, letting her have it. So I go help other customers. I'm helping another customer. I keep periodically looking inside, and the card for this customer on a different pump is having issues. It's like the pump is glitching out. So I look up trying to figure out what's going on, and the cashier's like, what are you doing, through the window, or like, what's going on? I give the people their card back, and I'm like, can you hold on just 1 second? Oh, and also while I'm doing this and looking at this, the guy from the Porsche had come up to me and said, did you give me gas? And I'm like, yeah, you asked for it. And he's like, no, I didn't. I'm like, yes, you did. You said you needed a tank of gas. And so he goes inside to pay for it. This was actually before I had run the people's card the second time. I run their card again, and it's having issues. So I run inside to try to figure out what's wrong. And I'm like, because I thought she was talking about the dude in the Porsche. I'm like, he wanted gas. He asked for a tank of gas. And he's like, no, I didn't. I'm like, yes, you did. You specifically said I need a tank of gas. How am I supposed to know that? You saying I need a tank of gas means don't pump my gas. That's 2 different fucking things. I didn't say the F-bomb, but you know what I mean. And I'm being loud because at this point he's just fucking pissing me off. And she's just like, now the other pump's reading an error. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm just trying to do my job here. And this guy's just all pissed off. And oh, as I'm walking out, she pretty much just says, you know what, don't worry about paying for the rest of this gas. I'll take care of it. And I'm just like, are you fucking kidding me? You're letting this guy get away with this fucking shit. No, not okay, period. So I'm all worked up because he asked for the manager's number. So I'm all thinking I'm gonna get fucking fired. I don't have a job anymore. So I go in to write down the errors for the pumps that I had to deal with when the people who had come to, you know, replace me at 2 o'clock came in. I slammed the fucking book down on the counter. She's just like, you know what? No, don't do that. That's what the cashier said. I'm just like, you know what? I'm not having a good day. I just got fucking yelled at. I don't want to deal with people's shit anymore. She's like, you know what? I had to deal with his shit too. And we're just kind of all mad at each other. And I just see in her eyes that she looks like she's about to cry. And I'm just like, oh, wow. This has done more of a toll on her than I realized. Gradually, we calmed down and started actually talking. And she was clearly on the verge of tears because she was basically $18 short because she let somebody get free gas because she didn't want to deal with their unruliness. And, you know, I can understand that from her standpoint. Who wants to deal with a fucking asshole, you know? And I tried to be nice to the guy, but he kept going and kept going, and I get defensive really easily. And yes, I have an anger problem, and I also mirror how I feel like I'm being treated or how I'm actually being treated. So if you treat me like shit, I'm gonna fucking treat you like shit. So she's basically almost on the verge of crying, and I felt so bad I almost started crying because I thought I had done it. But then she's like, you know what, I had to put up with all this was just pushed on way too quickly. And I'm just like, you know what, I'm sorry for yelling at you, I didn't mean to. And she's like, you know what, it's okay. And you know what, I ended up paying the 18 bucks of the guy's drive off. Basically I paid the $18. First of all, I don't even know if I have $18. It went through, but I might not be able to eat this week because I don't get paid till Friday. Also, I did it to save my job because I thought I was fucked if the guy came in. So I basically paid $18 to save my fucking job because of some fucking dickhead. Pisses me off. And I specifically told the cashier, if anything comes up, tell her I paid the $18. And she's like, you know what, I'll do that for you. Because you know what, neither of us deserve that shit. And I didn't mean to get as upset as I did, but you know what, when you push me like that, I'm gonna get mad. I don't care who you are, and I don't care what situation it's in. I am not the kind of person that likes to be pushed like that. And you know what, the people who saw the whole thing that was happening and saw the whole thing with the cashier before, you know, we calmed down and talked about it, they were just like, dude, what's going on? And I kept getting tips from people. So I made like $6 in the span of less than 5 minutes. So some customers are just fucking awesome, and I love those kind of people. But then you get those fucking customers who just... So that was my day, and I really just have one thing to say to that guy, and that's, you know what, fuck you. Fuck that fucking kid in your fucking car. I have no idea if they had... She looked like a fucking retard. And you know what? I don't care if she was retarded or not. Fuck her. Fuck everybody in your fucking family. You are a fucking dickhead. Fuck. 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 Ass. Shit. Fuck. Ass. Motherfucker. Eat my shorts. I got 2 words for ya.